All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. You already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And once again, shout out to All Asian Dilemmas. But there was two guys that stood out in this video, and it's trippy. Listen to what they say. This video is about rich guys that prefer to stay single. Or do they? Let's see what Brother Man has to say.
Today, I'm going to share some real knowledge with you, something truly insightful about wealthy older men. There are two types of women you should never get involved with, two types you must absolutely avoid. The first type, what is it? It's young women who have already been played with. These women are usually in their 20s or 30s. Of course, for a 60-year-old man, a woman in her 30s is still considered young.
But the thing is, if these women are dealing with guys the same age as them, and they've been quote unquote played with, in which pretty much all of them been played with already, by 35, they're cooked. So whatever messed up ways they're settled in, that's it. And pretty much any guy that's dealing with these women are pretty much taking in leftovers.
So, if a woman in her 20s or 30s has already been played with, you must stay away. No matter how much she tries to prove her loyalty and devotion to you, never believe it.
Wow.
What does played with mean? How do you define it? It means she has been involved with gang leaders, street thugs, troublemakers covered in tattoos.
Sounds very familiar, doesn't it? Sounds like he's talking about American women. But see, here's the thing. Women love bad boys all over the world. So, more than likely, this is going to be your woman.
And men who live recklessly. If she has had relationships with these types of men, stay away. Stay far away. Why? Because these women have seen too much. There is something even more important than physical virginity for a woman. It's a membrane in her mind called elegance and self-respect. This membrane is a one-time thing, just like physical virginity. Once this membrane is broken, the woman becomes what is known as a fierce woman.
Uh-oh.
And what does that mean? It means she is inflexible, stubborn, and can become completely irrational. She can go crazy, unless you have complete control over her.
In which the average man does not have control over her, let alone his emotions.
Either through children or some other means, she will destroy you. She will stop at nothing to ruin you. Not every woman will do this, but there is a significant chance she might. On the other hand, if a woman has spent her life in a protected environment, working in state-owned enterprises, universities, always in stable places, then she keeps this membrane intact. Even if she is in her 20s or 30s and already a mother, you can trust her.
Not really, because those women snap too. Everybody has a boiling point. I get what he's saying, but then again, can you really put this in effect to every woman? And in America, they tell us not to settle in our 20s. So what do you think is going to happen if women aren't settling in their 20s? They're going to live this lifestyle. Bad boys, tattoos, just reckless behavior, pregnancies, everything. So these are the women that they're telling these guys that they have to wife up and settle for, or otherwise they're being too picky. But he's telling you to avoid them. So you should listen to Brother Man if you want to protect your sanity and your wallet, because these women are going to drain you emotionally and financially if you're not careful.
Because she has never been exposed to that other world. Remember that scene in Stephen Chow's Chao Xingqi movie where he trains in martial arts while undercover in a brothel? At first, he is completely shocked by the environment. But over time, he learns, adapts, and even surpasses it. The same thing happens with women. A girl who has never been exposed to certain experiences has a completely different mindset. If you get involved with a woman who has seen it all, you will end up deceived and betrayed. And in the end, you will be humiliated and taken advantage of in the worst way possible.
So basically, she's going to cook a beta meal. So pretty much, this is a beta male's downfall.
This type of woman has no limits, no conscience. And for a wealthy older man, maintaining dignity and control is essential. Now, the second type of woman you should never get involved with, a woman who is stronger than you. If you can't dominate her emotionally and physically, if during intimacy she seems calm and composed, it means you have no power over her. She doesn't truly respect you. And the moment she meets a man who can truly dominate her, she will turn against you in an instant.
Damn. So it sounds like a lot of people are going to be down bad. Most people aren't powerful. That's just a small percentage of people. So in general, most people are weak. That's pretty much what he's saying. Because this is a lot of guys right now. And that's kind of crazy. Damn.
In the arranged marriage market, 90% are people just looking for something for free. Ordinary men, why are there fewer quality men in this market? Because quality men never go to arranged marriages.
Oh.
One of my followers, a small business owner from an arranged marriage company, thought he had money, but this guy is so tight-fisted that he came to talk to me.
Sorry to interrupt, but you know you cool when you could chow down and record a video at the same time without spitting food all into the camera lens.
To be blunt, 90% of the men in the arranged marriage market are just trying to get something for free.
Bunch of pookies. Okay, so there's pookies in China too. All right. Free. But see, here's the problem with men that think that women are free. You don't know what the issue is? Men that talk like this, these are guys that probably can't even afford to live on their own. What I mean is own apartment, car, note, and all that. They won't be able to survive. They can't support themselves like that. Let alone, a lot of these guys are under 30 talking about they want women, get women for free. If a man is supposed to be a provider, if you're trying to keep and build a relationship, you never lived with a woman if you think that women are free. That's obviously somebody that's never been in a serious relationship.
Truly quality men are so busy dating that they don't need to waste time in the arranged marriage market.
So that park, that famous park in China, that marriage market. So basically most of the people there don't even meet those requirements. So it's a clown show.
I don't care who you are. If you've reached the arranged marriage stage, you probably have some issues with your social skills and emotional handling.
Ooh, he's cooking.
If you ask him to take the initiative to create or deepen a relationship, he probably doesn't have the ability to do so, right? I've realized that some people have a very narrow perspective. They think that if someone graduates from a prestigious school, they must be excellent. They think that if someone has money, they must be excellent, or even if someone is good-looking, they must be excellent. But that's not what matters. When you marry someone, what's most important is spending your whole life together, the comfort both of you feel in the relationship. So what determines that? Communication skills, problem-solving ability, at least it should be strong. You need emotional stability, and your personality needs to be healthy. These are the truly important qualities for a successful marriage. Now, let's talk about some examples like certain famous people. Are these men really good? Look, if you have to endure everything from someone like that, maybe you can handle it, but for a lifetime, it's going to be tough, right? You might think, oh, if he gives me money, I'll accept it, but what does that really mean? What do you get from that? You have nothing of value to offer in return. All you'll get is negative information, and that's not worth it.
Nope.
A truly quality man will give you a positive experience. It's almost impossible to find these men in the arranged marriage market. Look around you, how many truly quality men do you know? The men who go to arranged marriages are only doing so because they have too many options around them, and they're just playing, not wanting anything serious. Arranged marriages are just an opportunity for people who lack good social interaction skills or the ability to relate to the opposite sex,
Wow.
a chance to make mistakes. So, if you want to understand real men, pay attention to these situations.
And there you go, people. He cooked. He cooked tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed that clip. And like I said, once again, shout out to All Asian Dilemmas. And I'll check you on the next video. Good night.